Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and today we are going to declutter my blush collection. So for someone who really didn't like to use blush, I did acquire quite a lot of them during the last year and I really want to go through them. It's a bit of the same thing like with my bronzers and contours because I have very fair skin with a cool undertone, not a lot of colors really do work on me, so I really have to test everything out and then see over quite some weeks and months of usage if something works for me or not. So today we're going through all my blushes and I will be decluttering everything that I've tried that just doesn't work for me. So in this little box here I do have all my blushes, some liquid, some powder, some in stick form, and we will be just going through all of them. If you like declutters, there will be coming some more, especially my eyeshadow palette collection declutter will be coming soon, as well as my face and base product declutter, so foundations, concealers and everything. I did already film 2 other declutters, highlighters and bronzers, and I will be linking them down below in the description box if you want to check them out. Feel free to do so, and now let's hop right into the video. So these are all the liquid and cream blushes that I do own. I really fell in love with cream blushes for one special reason, because powder blushes can look very heavy on me because I'm so fair, and sometimes because I have very oily skin, they do disrupt my foundation and I hate that. So I found out that cream blushes work a lot better for me, especially because they mix into the foundation and then they are as opaque as the foundation, and then I can top it off with some powder and set it all in place. And that's working for me pretty good, so I really wanted to venture into the field of cream blushes during the last weeks and months, and I found some really good ones. So at first I'm going to start with my Makeup Revolution blushes and also highlighters, because I already started talking about them in my highlighter declutter. I already showed you this one here. I do have 4 more of them and I just want to show them to you on my hand. I'm going to swatch them for you and show you the different colors and textures, and then we will continue with the other products. So when I wanted to try some more liquid blushes and highlighters and bronzers and everything liquid during I think March and April last year, there were a huge sale on the Makeup Revolution site, and I thought, why not just try a bunch of different colors and textures, because all these colors here have some, I don't know, some duochromeness to them, and they are really special and not so mainstream, I think, and I do love these colors, so I'm going to show them to you. So this one here is from Makeup Obsession. Makeup Obsession is part of Makeup Revolution, so I always say just Makeup Revolution for everything, but if you are going to search for it, it's from Makeup Obsession, and I think it's called Liquid Illuminator in the color Aphrodisia. And this one here is more of a pearl color with a peachy pinky duochromeness. This one here, I absolutely love the color of it, but unfortunately it really doesn't look good on the skin. I don't know what it is, but it emphasizes the textures so much, so it's not that good looking on me, but I still do love the color and the tone of it, and the duochromeness and the sparkle. It's beautiful and I still want to keep it. Then the next one here is called, again, Liquid Illuminator, and it's in the color Fierce. And this one is more of a peachy tone with a golden pink and almost a purple reflect and some glitter sparkles in it. I don't know if the camera can capture the shift, but it's shifting from peachy golden to purple pink. It's very stunning. I do love it as a blush topper. And the cool thing about this formula is that it really dries down and then it doesn't move or budge or do anything. Then the next one is again a liquid illuminator, and it's called S&X. This one is more of a very light bronzy or coppery color, and then it just has some blue and purple sparkle in it. And because of the blue sparkle, it has some kind of an iciness to it, which I do absolutely love. Oh, I think you can really see it here. It has this beautiful blue reflect. And then it also has some pink sparkle in it. It's gorgeous. I do love these colors. Oh, they look so amazing. The only one that I had a bit trouble with emphasizing texture is this one here. Those two haven't done it, so I don't know what it is with this one, but I still use it. Now, the next two are from EYESHADOW Revolution. This one here is called the Dragon Glow and this one is called Angel Glow. This one here is a beautiful bronzy color and this one here is a stunning pink with a, I don't know, a shift to a peach or a copper. It's stunning. This one here is so beautiful. It's a bronzer. As you can see, you really don't need a lot of them. I hope that you can see the beautiful shift in this one here. It's stunning. Those are so beautiful. So those three I think of as highlighters or blush toppers, and those two are more like bronzers and blushes. I do love all 5 of them and I'm going to keep all of them. Then I do have these ones. This one here is from Charlotte Tilbury. This one was gifted to me by a friend. We exchanged some makeup at Christmas and I gave her some things from my collection and she gave this one here to me because she said that it's not really showing up on her skin. It's too light for her. So that was pretty good to hear because, you know, I'm very fair and everything shows up a bit too much on me. So I tried it out over the last weeks and I do really love it. It's a very light cream blush. I love that it's in this like pan in here and I just can dip a brush in it and it's very, very nice to use. And what I do is I mix the highlighting and the blush color in here and I just have a very beautiful glowy blush. So you will almost not see it. It's kind of a cream to powder finish. It's so strange when you apply it. It's really a cream and then when you have it on the cheek, it's like a powder. So basically it's looking like that and I think you can't really see it. So that's perfect for me. It's an everyday blush for me and I do really enjoy it. I think that this one is discontinued. I don't know if Charlotte Tilbury still makes it, but I'm going to keep it because I love it a lot. And I think it doesn't have a name. It's called the Seduce Blush Pretty Youth Glow Filter and it's a highlight and a blush in it, so they don't really have shade names. So I'm guessing that there were only one of them. I don't know. Or maybe the other ones just had other names. I really don't know when this one here came out, how long it has been gone, and if it's still in stock or available. I really don't know anything about it. I just know that I like it, so I'm going to keep it. Then next I have 2 other liquid blushes from Makeup Revolution. These are from the Revolution Pro line, and one is called Bliss and one is called Harmony. So the more brown one is Bliss and the more peachy one is Harmony. They look like lip glosses. They have a pretty tiny container and then a very big doe foot applicator. So this is Bliss and this is Harmony. And you can see they are quite opaque and when you shear them out, they are so lovely. They are beautiful. They buff out so easily. They are not patchy at all. They are opaque enough and they are very, very even when you apply them. They dry down fully. I think it's a great, very, very underrated formula. Again, I don't know if they're still available, but I think they are, and I think I have also seen them on Beauty Bay. I also got them on sale, I think for maybe €3 each, and they are wonderful, especially if you're very fair. I don't know if they will show up if you're a bit deeper, because those two are very, very natural looking on me, and I think they do have other shades as these two, but these two were the best ones for me, and I do absolutely love this formula and the shades and everything about them. I love that they are so tiny, so I can highly recommend those two, and I'm definitely going to keep them. Then I do have this cream blush here from Max Factor. It's called the Miracle Touch Creamy Blush in the color Soft Candy, and it's a very bright red color. And I don't know, I don't like this color nor this formula. It's very, I don't know, it feels very oily and it looks a bit patchy when I apply it. It just doesn't show up very even, and I don't know, I also don't like the color on me, so I'm not going to use this anymore, so I'm going to declutter this one. Then I do have 2 blush sticks from ColourPop. I have one in the color Splash and one in the color Cool It. So this one here is more of a corally tone, it's called Splash. And this one here is more of a pinky tone and it's called Cool It, so it's more of a cool tone pink. The more pinky one is quite new to my collection. I bought it in the Black Friday sale from ColourPop, and to be honest, I thought that it would be a bit more on the mauve side, but it's way more on the pinky side. And especially when I apply it to my face, those two look quite similar, so I wouldn't have purchased it if I knew the real color of it. But well, it's looking cool toned on my hand, but when I apply it, they just look too similar to each other. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about it, but I think for now I'm going to keep it. But I do like Splash more, and the more corally color, it just suits me a bit better. This formula from ColourPop is so good, I do absolutely love it. So in comparison, I want to show you the Milk Makeup blush stick in the color Work. It's very close in color to Splash from ColourPop. So as you can see, those two look quite similar, not exactly, but when you apply them to the face and sheer them out and blend them out, they look very, very similar. And I do actually prefer the formula from ColourPop because it's so much easier to work with, it blends out more easily and more even, and this one can look a bit patchy on me sometimes, and it's also, I don't know, it's a bit stronger in color and in pigment, and I just feel like the formula from ColourPop is way easier to work with and way better for me. So I'm going to keep the 2 from ColourPop and I'm going to get rid of the one from Milk. I don't see any point in keeping it if I don't enjoy it, and every time I want to reach for a blush like it, I'm going to reach for the ColourPop one, so there's really no point in keeping this one. I have 14 powder blushes, as you can see, and there are quite a few of them that are really not working for me anymore. So I really want to get rid of the ones that I don't like anymore and that are not working for me, because I know a lot of people who would love them and who would love using them, who would enjoy them, and I just don't want to keep things that are not working for me. So first of all, I'm going to declutter this one here. This one here is from Catrice. It's the Strobing Blush, and the color is just not working on me. I don't know. It has also this strange pearlescent sheen, and I just don't like that, and the undertone is just not right on me. I don't know what it is, but I just never like it when I use it, so I'm going to declutter this one. Then this one here is from Wet n Wild. It's the Color Icon blush in the color Rose Champagne, and it's my favorite powder blush. So I'm going to keep this one because I do love it. I do have quite a dip in it. I do absolutely love this very natural looking color. It's beautiful, it has a bit of a sheen to it, and I do absolutely love it. So I'm definitely going to keep this one. And also the other one from Wet n Wild, I think the formula is so beautiful. I wanted to get some orangey peachy blushes and I got quite a lot of them, and some of them are great for me and some of them are not. This one is a bit too dark for me, but I can make it work, and it's so beautiful. It's called Apricot in the middle, and the formula is gorgeous, and again it has a beautiful sheen. It's a bit more of the golden side. I don't like the golden sheen of it that much, but it's still beautiful and I still can work with it, so I'm going to keep this one. Then this one here is another one that I'm going to declutter. The formula is nice, but it just looks, I don't know, it looks a bit strange on me and I don't like it, so I'm going to declutter this one. So then this one here is a loose blush by a very small European indie brand. It's called Pebble, and the quality of this blush is amazing. I would have never thought that I would like a loose blush because I'm so fair and I don't know, everything is too pigmented on me, so I thought that this would never work on me, but the quality is amazing. It's just the tone of the color that doesn't work on me. I think the color is called She Who Makes the Seas Swell. They have so lovely names for their products. And this is a bit more on the neon-y side and it's just too strong in color, but it applies absolutely beautifully. So if you want to try some loose blushes, I can highly recommend this company. I will try and link it down below in the description box. I hope that I don't forget to do it. But it's a lovely company and the blushes are amazing. Just the color didn't work on me. Then next I do have two from Benefit. They're both the mini sizes and they are quite small, and I do love that about them because I know I will never use up a blush, so it's perfect in a mini. And this one here is Dandelion and this one here is Georgia. And both of them are beautiful. They look so gorgeous on me. I heard someone talking about the new shade Georgia. I mean, it was new, I don't know, a year ago or something like that. It's a peachy tone with a bit of a sheen to it, and someone said that it doesn't really show up on them. And then I thought, oh, it must be perfect for me because blushes that don't show up on other people are quite the best for me, and it really is. So it's a beautiful, very light apricot shade, and it also has a peachy scent to it, which, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of scented makeup, but it's okay. This one is a beautiful, very light pinky tone. It's a matte one. It's such a nice formula, and I do love combining the two of them. So those two are going to stay. Then next I do have this blush here from Essence, and it's in the shade Blooming. At first I really liked it and I used it quite a lot, but then I noticed that the shade is just not looking good on me. It's very light, but then when I apply it, I don't know, it has some strange undertone to it, and it just doesn't work for me, so I'm going to declutter it. Then I do have this one here from Sephora, from the Sephora collection, and it's a colorful shimmer, and it's in the shade So Euphoric number 15, and it's very orangey, and it has a light golden sheen to it again. Although it has this golden sheen to it, it really looks very nice on me, and I can really make it work, and I do quite like it. So it's a beautiful blush, and I think I'm going to keep this one. Then this one here is from ColourPop. It's from the Disney Designer collection in the color Coronation, but what is inside isn't really what was inside. So I did a Franken blush here, and it just didn't work out because just the base that I used, which was the highlighter that was in this little guy here, it already had an undertone that just doesn't work on me, and then I mixed it with some other things and the undertone just didn't go away, so the color is still not working on me, so I'm going to declutter this one now. I think I'm going to depot it and then use this packaging for something else because it's still so nice and so beautiful, so I really want to keep the packaging of it. Then I do have these four here left, and those two are from Essence. They are called the Blush Lighter Gradient Powder Blush. And I have this one here in the color Peachy Dawn. And this one here is called Cassis Sunset. And I think the formula is really beautiful on these, but the colors just don't work on me. So I'm going to declutter both of them, and I will give them to some friends or family because I think the formula is really amazing and some other people could get a lot of use out of them because they're really nice. So if you're looking for a shimmery blush from the drugstore, maybe you want to check them out. I think it's really nice, but the colors just don't work on me. So I'm going to gift both of them to someone else, and I'm going to declutter them. Now these two are from a German brand which is called Taranaturi. It's an organic beauty brand which I do absolutely love, and I do have quite a lot of products from them that I truly love, and those blushes are no exception. They are wonderful. I want to keep both of them. Both of them are a tiny bit too dark for me, so I think I'm going to mix them together with a powder, with a lighter powder to lighten them up and then repress them. We will see how that is going, but it's a very inexpensive brand, so I think even if something goes wrong or doesn't work out, I can just repurchase them. So I really want to try and make them work for me. So you will see the repressing process in a video, hopefully soon. I don't know when I can film it, but I really want to try and do some Franken blushes for myself and create some more colors that I enjoy and that work for me better, because the formula is gorgeous on them. So I do really like both of them, and I'm going to keep them. So I hope that everything is in frame. I just counted them and I do keep 17 blushes, and I know that's quite a lot, but I really don't want to get rid of anything that I truly love, and I really enjoy using all of them. And I do quite like to have some variety in my collection, especially when it comes to color cosmetics and eyeshadow. I really do love having different ones for every day because I get bored very easily, and I love changing up what I use in my daily makeup look. So I really do like the variety that I have in this category. So 17 is quite a lot, but it's okay for me because I do really know all of them, I do use all of them, and I do really enjoy all of them. So on this side are all of the ones that I'm going to declutter, and they are exactly 9 blushes that I'm going to get rid of. So I think that's quite a nice percentage, and I'm really happy with what I decluttered, and now it's really more condensed and I can really see what I have again, and I'm just going to gift all these things to friends and family who would love them and who would enjoy them more than I do. So I'm very happy with this declutter, and I just can't wait to give all these things to someone else. And so there will be coming some more declutter videos. As mentioned before, I think the next one will be my base declutter: foundations, concealers, powders, and setting sprays and primers. And then after that I'm going to film, I think, my lip declutter or my eyeshadow declutter. I'm not sure yet, but those two categories are the biggest categories in my collection, so I'm a bit afraid of filming them because I know it will take a very long time, but I do love both categories, and so I really want to go through them. If you want to see more declutters, you can find them in the description box, and also if you subscribe to my channel, you will see the next ones coming. Thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all an awesome day.